The second criterion is productive efficiency. Now, this criterion refers to the maximization of educational results for any given resource constraint. Now, whether it's the number of classrooms, the desks in the classrooms, the science equipment in the labs, the number of computers available, all these are resource restraints. They constrain us from doing what we really would like to do. But are we maximizing? Are we using what we have today to the full potential before we think of ordering other things? And that is productive efficiency. Are the schools using what they have to produce quality students efficiently? Now, why this is important? Because any activity that can be conducted using some resource can also be used for another resource. For example, if we just look at computers, computers can be used for learning lots of things: typing, graphics, art, PowerPoints, Excel, just Word, reading, surfing, lots of things. So if I only limit it to something, maybe I'm not really looking at productive efficiency. If I'm not looking at productive efficiency, something is amiss. So how do we make what we have to be used to the full potential that it can be used? Education privatization may be an important way to enhance efficiency. Economists have given many reasons as to why private agents use resources in a more efficient manner than government agencies. Because in the private sector, the money is coming from someone's pocket. In the government sector, the money is coming from nobody's pocket. It comes through taxes or other sources, and therefore we may not really be as interested in maximizing efficiency of resources in the government sector, but in the private sector, you want something, you will have 10, 20 questions to answer before that something comes your way. The basic question that is asked really is, tell us, show us how you have used the resources we have today on this campus, in our school, in our institution. We have this. Have you used it? If you haven't used that, why do you want something else? Why not first use the resources that we have, and then maybe we can look at and see whether this additional piece of equipment or material or infrastructure is necessary. So first, focus on what you have, and then on what you desire. The strong argument for privatization rests mainly on productive efficiency. We note here that this argument refers to internal efficiency, that is how efficiently a chosen output is performed. Now, we believe in outputs and we believe in outcomes, and that's internal, that's within the school. It's in the control of the school, the teacher, and the student. So, if our use of resources is productive and our resources are used efficiently, we know that the outputs and the outcomes will happen. When teachers don't plan with outcomes, when you plan with objectives, now there's a difference. Objectives are what a teacher hopes to achieve. An outcome, on the other hand, is not a hope. It is what I actually want to see my students doing. So, based on objectives, the hope is there. Whether it happens or not is a question mark. But based on outcomes, that is a demand. It is a requirement. It must happen. So, focusing on outcomes, and our curriculum today is based on student learning outcomes, and that's the basis on which the curriculum has been documented and put together, and therefore will be essential to look at and see how we can work with outcomes and make sure that this internal efficiency, the outcome-based productivity, is within the grasp of the school, the classroom, the teacher, and the students. And it should be the focus of any good educational institution.